All right. Welcome to Food and Fitteds. I'm Phil, and this is my first ever visit to Stockton, California to see the Stockton Ports Baseball Club. They have a wonderful ballpark. The weather was perfect, and I'm standing on the third base side right by the team store, so I'm going to go in there first and see what types of goodies they have. And man, they were loaded with shirts. I had lots of shirts and t-shirts. I saw more designs and more alternates than I'd ever seen anywhere before, but this isn't called food and t-shirts. It's called Food and Fitted, so I made a beeline as soon as I saw all the shirts and hoodies that were available, straight for the corner there with all the hats. And they had some dad hats there too and some snapbacks, but just a good wall of fitteds. You have the two home hats or the home and away. You have the batting practice. They're a athletics affiliate. I don't want to say Oakland or Las Vegas. That's still up in the air. But you have, of course, the Marvel version there and plenty of dad hats as well there on the end. And just like I said, lots of other goodies. So a well-stocked team store. So bravo, Stockton Port. Now, if you want to know what hats I got, you're going to have to stick around and watch the full video here. But I had to start off to get something to eat first. So I went to Gus's Cantina, and where you could get a burrito, carne asada bowl, or a pollo bowl. And I went with a carne asada bowl right there. And man, it was good. Guacamole, sour cream, the cojita cheese, everything that you would put in a great burrito. It was just right there, so you could just scoop up with your fork, and I enjoyed it. I also stopped by David's Pizza out there by the left field foul pole. Oh, sorry, David's New York City Pizza. For some reason, California pizza places have to put that New York or Brooklyn in there, but it was a awesome slice of cheese pizza, and they sell you a whole pizza as well. If you're going to sell pizza at the ballpark, I think you should have the option to buy a slice or a whole pizza, especially if you're with your family. And man, it was good. It was just, I got the Home Alone special, just a good cheese slice. The Stockton Ports have several great concession stands scattered from the third base to the first base side. And stopping off first at crunch time, this is where you can get your loaded nacho helmet if you want a big nacho helmet. You could also get grandma's cookies. I didn't try it, but it's one of your norm concession stands where you can get your hamburgers and your hot dogs and so forth. Local craft beer is well represented. I saw at least two great stands and two bars where you could get mixed drinks as well as local craft beers. So the local craft beer industry was well represented there. And that's always a good thing for a minor league ballpark. Another kind of norm concession stand is the Flashpoint Grill. They got your burgers and your dogs and your nachos, but they also have garlic fries. If you're going to be anywhere near northern central California, you got to get you some garlic fries, and you're going to see some of those later, and they were awesome. And of course, eventually you want dessert, so you stop by Sweet there, and that's where you can get your ice cream helmet, you can get your churro, more on that later, waffle cones, and you can get a root beer float, for those people that love to have a little root beer in their ice cream. Well, with my belly almost full, I sat down after the national anthem to watch some Stockton Ports baseball. They had a great team. The crowd was really into it. And of course, I got to enjoy some of those garlic fries I mentioned. Oh, they grill up the garlic on the grill. They chop it up and grill it on the grill, and then they throw it on top of the fries. And of course, I washed it down with my favorite drink from this road trip, Tequila Sunrise. They had a great bartender there, and she was more than happy to load that sucker up. So I was feeling really good with the Tequila Sunrise and the garlic fries in my belly. And on my head, I had my choice between, on the left there, the Stockton Ports batting practice hat, and on the right, the Stockton Ports home hat. So those are the two hats I got there, and there's your fitted portion of Food and Fitted. Again, it was just a perfect night for baseball, and I enjoyed the people that I sat near. They were all well informed and were enthusiastic Stockton Port supporters. And but you know me, eventually my sweet tooth must be satisfied, so I got up and I went back to Sweets. And again, like I said, they sold the helmet sundaes, but they also sold churros. Now, they didn't sell them together, so I did that myself. I got me some chocolate ice cream, and I got some churros, and I just combined the two. And I'm going to start preaching the word to minor league ballparks all over the country. You need to sell churro sundaes, and you need to have the option of including chocolate ice cream. It was just something about the cinnamon dust there on the churro and the chocolate ice cream that was perfect. Well, thank you for watching this episode of Food and Fitted from Stockton, California, and I hope if you're in Stockton anytime during baseball season, you go catch a Stockton Ports game. And thank you again, and I'll see you on the next video.